ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for? Strong take to the rim, unafraid of the bigger defender.
Well, you have to be aggressive when you're on the wrong side of a size mismatch.
For the Nike EYBL All-Star squad, it starts with Joey Johnson getting the nod at the point guard. Jonathan Lax, his partner in the backcourt. Ice McCall will get a lot of attention out there on the wing. And finally, Robinson and Pachumsky give them a potent combo in the post. For the West Coast All-Stars, their starting five begins with Devontae Mills at point. Jaden Moore is the 2. MP gets the nod at small forward. Brandon Harris is the power forward. And it's Miles Thunderstone at the pivot. Count it. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's McCall for Chumsey outside. Back to McCall. No good on the triple. MP outside. Screen by Stone. The drive by MP. And then Stone with the dunk.
This is what Stone is known for, dominating around the rim.
And now Johnson. Outside, Black. Swings it to McCall. Inside, Robinson. And Harris with the rejection. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Outside, Robinson. It's McCall on the wing. Stone grabs the board. The West with the lead. The kick out to MP. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Pachumsky. Black with it. He's picked up by Mills. UIBL, no good that time either. Banked in off the glass.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team, but look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Lack. It's McCall on the wing. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for the 3-point play. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Here's Pachumsky, and Pachumsky with the stuff.
That was just sheer muscle on Pachumsky's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
To the inside, MP throws it down.
Adding to the lead in the cruelest way possible.
Yeah, that's a stomach punch.
Very little resistance from the defense. You've got to take a little more pride in protecting the hoop.
Now here's Lack. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Aslanoglu on the screen. McCall. Chu grabs the miss. So it's the West now. 6-point game. Lays it up and banks it in.
2 points, Jeff Schrader.
McCall with the ball. 5 points in the game.
Athletic move to the rim from Pachumsky. He saw his chance, and he took it.
From deep, it's MP. They get it again. And he drops it in from the low post. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well. Hey, finding a way. Cologne doing what he does in close.
Down low, MP. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
It's Cologne on the wing. The three. Here's Aslanoglu, and it's thrown down by Leftos.
His rebounding ability on the offensive end is such a lift for this team.
Not only does he grab it, he also puts it right back.
Absolutely. Keeps the play alive and finishes.
Now MP. 9 points in this one. 5 on the clock. Pass to Schrader. MP guarded by Cologne. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels. When it comes to size, that is not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
But Drake, you wouldn't know it with that finish. That took a little creativity right there.
Now here's McCall. He's got 5. Back to Lack from outside the arc. Rebound goes to the WCBL. MP throws it down.
There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Now here's Cologne. Returns it to McCall. Pass to Lack. Beyond the arc. It's not going to fall for him. Here's Schrader. And here's MP on the outside. Sinks the tray.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Cologne, covered by MP.
2 minutes.
Outside, McCall sinks it from distance.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
And the West All-Stars making a change here.
Joey Johnson.
Outside, MP.
Substitution for
On target from long range.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
And McCall gets it to fall.
And McCall is so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Left side, MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Johnson misses. To the middle. Here's MP. Moore outside. Passes to MP.
Hey, yo, right here!
To the paint. With just 5 to shoot. Another miss by MP. Here's McCall. He scored his 5th field goal. He's now 5 for 9.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. Now MP. 20 points for him. Back to Mills. MP. No good there with the triple. Outside, it's Johnson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the WCBL All-Stars. They lead by 12. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's McCall. Rebounded by Stone. And here's the West All-Stars. Past MP. Mills, left side. Tries it from 19. Here's Harris. And the rebound paying off as they pick up the second chance points right there.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
Black with it. Guarded now by Moore. McCall outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's Perchumsey. And Perchumsey throws it down.
An offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
And as they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to get the boards from here on out?
It wouldn't be a bad idea. They could use all the second chance points they can get.
And here's the EYBL. Down by 15. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Stone. Pass to Moore. MP up top. The kick out to Mills. MP defended by Lack. From deep, it's MP. McCall grabs the miss. And so it's the EYBL with it. Fires the three. And that's good. Jonathan Lack hits the three.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
On the wing, it's MP. Pass to Harris. Mills. Now MP. He's got 23. A nice shot from Harris.
But we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
McCall outside. Black. Off target from outside. And they're pushing it up. Pass over to Stone. And Perchumsey with the block.
Strong defense can make Perchumsey stand out on the club circuit. If he keeps making plays like that, his stock will only keep going up.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from coach for leaving him that wide open.
It's MP missing. And now Johnson. Outside, Robinson. Outside, Black. It's McCall on the wing. Robinson screen. The three is up. McCall's shot off the mark.
And most days, that would be his shot. Not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Now MP. MP throws it down.
Showing off his explosive leaping ability.
Must be nice up there.
Oh, he's in rarefied air. I'd love to bottle that.
Timeout called by the EYBL. A big substitution coming up here for the WCBL. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now Carrington. And the dunk by MP.
That dunk will get the team going, but let's call out the pick.
Took the defender right out of play. Great design and execution there.
Nice job pointing that out. That's the fundamentals you love to see at a high school level.
The shot by Schrader, no good.
You love to see the enthusiasm on that alley-oop, but not the execution.
Well, they wanted to send a message, and the message is, we really need work on our alley-oops.
Vlad Dermanenko for three. MP with it. He's against Aslanoglu.
Left nose Aslanoglu. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the West All-Stars, MP.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Dermonenko outside. Cologne kicks it to McCall. Cologne with it, returns it to McCall. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Down low. MP throws it down.
MP.
Good ball movement on the interior is just as important as it is out on the perimeter.
Dermonenko outside. Cologne. McCall outside. To end the run. The West All-Stars pull it down.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. Deciding to change it up.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Time call.
McCall on the wing. Dermonenko outside. McCall. Back to Dermonenko. Cologne covered by MP. Jacks up for three. And Cologne can't hit.
And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the three in that occasion.
MP. And count the basket. He was fouled and he's going to the line for one more.
West All-Stars.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Here's Robinson. Outside, McCall. The three-pointer, no good.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
Now Johnson. Pass over to Robinson. Jumper over MP. A nice shot there by Robinson.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
MP left side. Good. That assist goes to Mills.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Outside, McCall. Pass to Lack. The three, pure from three-point range.
Lack with a triple of his own. That's exactly how you respond to a three on your team.
To the middle. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass and in.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
2 minutes.
It's Lack on the wing. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
And the dunk by MP.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Now here's Lack. Jonathan Lack with another miss.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple, but they got away with it.
And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
McCall, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Driving in with the ball, skirt, and exiting with 2 more points. McCall is great at dishing, so some teams will sag off, but he's got so many ways to make you pay when you guess wrong.
Now here's more. The drive by MP, and the dunk by MP.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
McCall, guarded by MP. Kicks it to Johnson. Prachumsey, down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
They probably wish this run came earlier.
At least they are showing some signs of life, something they can build on going forward.
Inside, the kick out to Moore. Outside, MP. Back to Moore. MP. McCall covering. And here's MP on the outside. The kick out to Mills. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And so that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man
Watch
of the
it.
hour. Hey, great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates. I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, MP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you, because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment,
Yeah.
but This is as good as it's gonna get for you, MP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.